In today's video, let's talk about how to have the perfect weight shift in the golf swing. Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot and it allows you to not miss another one of my videos. And as always, I'm going to explain things in a super easy to understand way so you can implement them directly into your game. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the weight shift. Now, this is a widely talked about topic in the golf world. You got to shift your weight like this. It should look like this. But 9 times out of 10, when I see people think they are shifting their weight, they're actually doing it incorrectly. So I'm going to go over a nice, easy drill that's going to help you guys out and really get you over the ball and making some nice contact. So let's first talk about some of the mistakes I see when people think they're shifting their weight correctly. Now, people think you got to get your weight to the front side and shift it, push off the ground, gain power, all that stuff. But most of the time I see when people think they're shifting their weight, they're coming down and through and their front hip is popping out. They think this move right here is shifting that weight onto the front side, where in reality, their back shoulder is dropping here, resulting in an open club face and that ball shooting out to the right. Yes, there is a weight shift. You do need to get the weight over to the left side, but what I want you to try to imagine as I'm explaining all of this, especially in this drill, is you have 2 barriers side by side next to you. I'll put them on the screen right now. Now, they aren't up against your hips. They're maybe a couple inches outside, but you do want to make sure you're swinging within these barriers. And yes, you can shift your weight properly while keeping yourself in between these walls. So let's go over what a proper weight shift looks like. We get to the top of the swing here. We're in a good position. We shift our weight slightly forward. Our butt is staying back. Chest is coming down and we are turning it through. Let's talk about a great drill on how to execute that and feel that in our swing. So we don't need a ball for now. I want you to start with your feet together like this. Hold on to the club, and as you are taking the club back, I want you to step forward with your front foot. So we are taking it back, and right before you get to the top of your swing, I want you to step forward. It looks something like this. Bring it back, step. Notice how now we are in a good position at the top. We step forward. I'll do it again. Here, step, and now we're at the top. What this is going to do, if you look at all the good players in the world, their weight shifts slightly forward before they get to the top. Now, they're not throwing their hip forward like that. They're nice and controlled. But by doing this drill, feet together, top, now we're in a good position to come down and through and finish. So do that a couple times, and then you'll get to the point where you can start swinging through. We're still with no ball here. So top, through. Now notice as you come on through, all that weight is posted up on your front leg, shifted properly. We haven't gone too far laterally. Yes, we are stepping here, so we are moving forward. We'll get to the real swing in a minute, but we're not coming forward and doing that. We're coming forward, chest stays down, your club comes on through, that weight is now on the front side. So you can actually do this drill with hitting a couple golf shots. It's a little bit hard because you're stepping forward, but if you set the ball up, you know, a couple inches to the left of your front foot, you can actually hit some shots. So full swing will look like this. Step through. All right, and you'll be able to hit the ball. And as you come through, make sure that weight stays on your front side, chest is forward. So this ball is nice in the front. Step through. All right, it doesn't really matter where the ball goes. You're just trying to feel that weight shift. You don't have to do that too many times, but it's just a feel to start kind of feeling a rhythm, right? But now as we transition into your normal swing, here's where you want to be extra careful. So we have a normal setup here. I don't want you to just load up your weight on your front side. Keep it nice and square like this. As you're coming through, there's that slight transfer of power. Yes, we're starting our swing by actually transferring weight into our back leg. So start, back, forward, and then turn. It's the slightest of movements. So we start, back, we're loaded up. As we transition, slight transition here. Hips stay back, head stays down at the ball, chest stays down, and we turn. If I'm doing it this way, start, back, shift. Notice how the butt stays back here, down, turn through. And I recommend doing this in super slow motion to really feel it, and then implement it into your normal swing. So I'll start hitting some shots here, starting super slow, okay? Come here, start, back, transfer, through. All right, nice and easy, super slow-mo, and then you can start ramping it up. So do that again, maybe a little bit quicker. Nice. Good drill here also is to, as you're coming through and you're holding your finish, hold that finish until the ball hits the ground. You'll notice if you're leaning back like this, it'll be pretty hard. A balanced swing is a good swing. So that's super important here. We'll go one more. Notice how the weight shifts, butt stays back, chest stays down. Pretty good. Nice and balanced, nice and relaxed. But essentially that is the weight shift. We don't want our front hip sliding out like that. Keep it under control, within your barriers relatively, right? Keep that butt back, chest down. And as you're coming down here, this front leg gets some weight transfer to it, and it even straightens out just a little bit, all right? That means you are bringing that weight forward correctly, and you should see it in the result of your shot. So if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys out here real soon.